A Sifu story tells of a village of a blind man. One day, a new creature arrived. Each of the blind men grabs one a part of it and declared they knew what it was. A snake, a rug, a columns, but only experiencing one part of it. Each was wrong. In our everyday lives, we also tend to look at things in parts, rather than experiencing the world as a whole. This is not surprising, as such divisions start early in school, we are divided into the range of subjects. Yet, the world is much more complex. If we are to understand its complexity, we need to think about the greater pictures. We have to think in systems. Let's illustrate this with a universal example. Love. Do you love me? Yes, but how much? In our systems, the amount of love is always crucial. Some things help love to grow, such as laughter and a good conversation. Yet, love doesn't just exist between two people. It's much more than that. Love also exists between brother and sisters, kids and parents, within the family circles, and also among friends and wider communities. In reality, love connects us all. However, we often damage love by repeating the same mistakes and not recognizing unintended consequences. For example, grounding a naughty child to teach good behavior could make them even more rebellious. Sometimes, even small arguments can turn into large and messy fights. And as adults, we often promise to call our parents more, but this can soon fade as time passes. Although we all tend to make such mistakes in love, there are wisdom that can guide us towards systemic solutions. Take time to understand the system, acknowledge mistakes, stay a learner. So why don't we use such wisdom to understand more complex systems and not only love?
With the serious safety incident daily reported across the world, we need to find more effective way to guarantee patient safety. Systems thinking encourages the view that incidents are not usually caused by single decision or action, but the dynamic interaction between people, tasks, technology, and working condition, which typically escape analysis. Systems thinking allows us to explore the underlying interactions between people, technologies, and policies. As systems thinking relies on more than single actions by individual, it opens an opportunity for longer-term learning and lasting change. By empowering people to speak up and use their skills and knowledge to act safely. This animation is highly engaging and insightful, and it can provide a systems thinking reminder to any serious incident investigation in healthcare. It also adds to the theories, methods, and tools we otherwise use in global health and provides new opportunities to understand and continuously test and revise our understanding of the nature of things, including how to intervene to improve people's health.
So what is system thinking? The concept of system thinking based on the video is all about systems are composed of interconnected parts. The connection causes behavior of one part to affect another. All parts are connected. System thinking is holistic. It is an approach to analysis that focuses the way that system, its constituent parts interact and how systems work over time within the context of larger systems. It is described by its boundaries, its structure, and purpose, express its functioning.
Systems thinking is a way to maximize program effectiveness. It is also a holistic approach to analysis that focuses on the way that a system's constituent parts interrelate and how systems work over time. Meaning, system thinking is a way of making sense of the complexity of the world by looking at it in terms of wholes and relationship rather than by splitting it down into its parts. Systems. A system is any kind of entity that made up of parts that interact together. This part and their interconnections created a whole, which in turn produced some kind of result. Using a system's perspective is important because it helps us to better understand what helps or hinders the success. So meaning, system is a set of rules, an arrangement of things, or a group of related things that work toward a common goal.
Systems thinking in our everyday life is so important. Example of this is when you are making a decision or putting some plans together, trying to solve something. Who you have around the table is so important. You gotta make a solution for the problem, and finding a solution has a process. Systems thinking is a powerful approach for understanding the nature of why situations are the way they are and how to go about improving results. It is also important in understanding the evolution of a situation and identifying patterns of behaviors over time. Systems thinking can help to resolve complex situations involving people and things where it is as important to focus on the relationships between the people and things as on the structure of a particular situation.